After graduating from Kira Road Police Station as a detainee, Christopher Yiga Nsamba did not go back to his home in Machindi. Instead, he sought refuge in Colin Hotel Mukono, and that is a story that will come to you another day. Let us now transit to how this senior citizen came to be known as Cholera. But to get there, let's first take a look at omusawo omutendeke Samson Mululubavi Kisekka.
Ebiseera bya December obudde obaali nga bubi, kolera yeeyongera, abantu baffe bafe kolera nga tumanyi ebiziyiza ne kolera ndi Katonda inshauri ya Mungu.
How do you look at the politics which gave you the name cholera? Yes, because at one time it became a disease.
Yeah, you see, and I go back the history of DP when they were electing flag bearer
at St. Peter's.
At St. Peter's.
In Zambia.
Yes. Now they knew, unless they get a kind of to damage my name, yes. There is no way. Mwana wa mwami Kulibya could hit me in Kampala. There was no way could Sebagala hit me. And again, because of the DP card, early on we had already sat in my office when I was a mayor and discussing about the leadership, Museveni's leadership. And you remember Ziritwala had resigned from the parliament.
Yes.
Then we said, I sat with Madame Margaret Zua.
Yes.
I sat with the late Mayanja Ankanyi, who was the Minister of Finance. And we said, Museveni has done a lot of job. Museveni has been managing to control the soldiers. So we should leave him go ahead. But even we, let me be honest, we Baganda, we have a very big force. But how do we come in leadership positions? So we should not antagonize Museveni. Let Museveni be elected as a president, okay? And we give Semo Gerere as an alternative, like what Nyerere did. Okay. So we say, Your Excellency Museveni, we give you our support as the President of the Republic of Uganda, but also look at DP, is a very strong party. And Baganda also, we are very, very big force. So that is, we are talking.
Yes, I can see the maneuvers now.
And they assigned me a responsibility. We are three in my office with the latest Mayanja Ankanyi. Ziwa is there.
Nantongo is there.
And up to 10 o'clock in my office as a mayor. We are now talking about the election where Semogede stood as the president.
96.
96. 96, that's right.
96.
So, but I told them, I said, I'm going out because I had an international conference. Said, but when I come back, I'll go and see Semogede. And the idea was to get Semogede and the other key strong holders, strong persons of Gondi, DP, to go and talk to Museveni. That when he goes around, he should groom Semogede to be the man to take over as the president.
Okay.
With that kind of thing. So I went. When I came back, at the airport, the newspaper, Semogede has resigned.
That's when he pulled out of government, because he had been
when he pulled out of
second
government.
deputy prime minister.
Yeah.
And
so I said, now, why? I said, no. Said, no, if the DP is doing that thing, I even quit the DP. I said, I will leave DP because we had a lot of things with the Semogede even when we are going there, coming up with that. And he was not be serious. Let me tell you another thing. When Idi Amin toppled Bote, the Bazungu asked me, Christopher, who is going to take over as the President of the Republic of Uganda? I said, Semogede is there. But Semogede is not a politician. This is what the Europeans told me. Yes. So when that came, I said, forget about DP. So after I got my merit, I went on my own merit. Okay? So now, we are now starting going on that one. I say, there is no, you come on your own merit, not DP, not what, go that one. So now these people saw me that I've already not supporting that so wholeheartedly. So they say, what do they create? They created a word that would damage me so that everybody hates me.
So you became cholera.
Became cholera. They said cholera. So the first rally, younger Democrats at Katwe, this is where they started, and the cholera, because there was a time when they had the cholera. The cholera was everywhere.
Yeah, there was a cholera outbreak.
So wherever I went on the thing, they said cholera.
You had imported
Yeah, cholera. So that when they saw the cholera, I said, because of cholera, okay. If the cholera, okay. And they were the cotton. And I was told somebody, old woman in Kawempe. When I'm saying I yes, when I was going to be bafudde kole tombulira. So they managed it to damage me. So that's what. And they said, okay. So Sebagala came and took over.
Is it true that some of them came later and confessed to you?
Oh, very many. Even up to now. Even up to now.
What did they say?
When I lost that position as a mayor, I had to relinquish some positions I was holding at the international level.
Yes.
Because I didn't tell you that you see, we had the Commonwealth Local Government Forum. I went to hand over. And these people were waiting for me to take over. So I went to hand over. So when I was there reading in the meeting, a European said, Christopher, look at this one. That's what the time when Sebagala was arrested. Okay? So when they saw things moving in Kampala during the 70s, me have gone and so forth. Sebo, I'm sorry. We are sorry we made a mistake. They came to confess. I said, no, it's too late. Okay? When Museveni appointed me BRDC in Masaka, when I went to Masaka, the people in Masaka told me face, they said, Christopher Twakusula. I said, how? See, we came to taxi park and voted in favor of Sebagala. Said, okay, fine. Said, that's a gun. So they came. Even today when I go to camp, Muzei Twakoma Kumwe, because the way how we do things, we are minding about service. That's all.
You know, Mr. Yiga,
So
I'm remembering that government says Chigozi, Protazio Chintu, James Sewankambo, you know that kind of...
Come, Medicagua. Medicagua. There are so many. You know, Captain Mukula.
Yes.
Captain Mukula.
Yes.
You know, going the Captain Babu. This was my government because I had a council of 72 councillors. I was the speaker because I was hearing the meetings.
Oh, yes, now this
Mayor, that came later.
Okay.
But me, I was hearing the meetings,
Yes.
okay, all that. And you know, when you are sitting in the office, then the latest Prime Minister, Muzei, Temangalo, Kiseka, could come, Mayor, what about this one? Then you move.
Nagenda mu city council negenda nembategeeza nti sijja kukkiriza okulaba abantu nga bafa. Omuntu naddemere n'agiteeka ku pavement ali ku bus park mbuja atunda afuna ensimbi anazifuna zenkanawa naye naawe n'omuleka bulezi nti kamuleke kubanga yafuna nsimbi era we naamugjawo tajja kufuna nsimbi oyo yasoose okufuna ensimbi si kuyonja buyonzi Kampala ntujja kuyonja Kampala tulekeraawo naye twagala ne Masaka ayonjebwe twagala ne Jinja ayonjebwe naye oti kukuba kuwutandikira ffe tuli kyakulabirako wano mu Kampala wewali ekitebe ekikulu ekya gavumenti wewali amasomero gafe agasinga wewali university ffe gyemumanyi na buli kintu kyonna n'abamaama nga bava ebweru webajja wano wali ekisaayi ky'ennyonyi wano wewali buli kintu webatuukira kale n'olwekyo tugana tutegeere nti bino bye tukola ate lwa bulungi bwaffe so si lwa muntu mulala yenna.
Kiseka could come, Mayor, what about this one? Then you move. Many people didn't know me, but because me, I was not putting the title in front of me, and the people didn't know that was the mayor because sometimes I even moved in the taxi. They didn't know the mayor, and one time they happened. Yiga with the prisons, the police, had passed a Yiga. He said Basatu, and I had suddenly come. This man, he is harassing us in Utoda there, and now he has even come here, mayor. So I was in there. So that's what I said. But people confess, and even today they said, because since I left the Kampala State Council 20 years ago, but people talk about that. Others tell me, I said, the other time I went to Rubaga, I went to Zambia, the priest told me, because we had your name. I said, in a good, they say, yeah, they are praising you. What time you served? So we were only serving. But even that council was, you see, Mulenga, the late
Joseph
Mulenga was our council. All those people.
Henry Kayondo.
All those. Yeah. And we had that.
Those are the days when local government was not about to muteke yo yaine biseera.
No.
You know?
No. So that was the, and people are looking at that. Kazibwe, Matembe.
Yes.
This is our time. Yes. This is our time.
Yes.
And they still talk about that. You know, there is Ali Haji Mwanje Mutesa Asira. And I had a program every Saturday. I had a program.
Yes.
Although I had a program how things should be. And people were talking about, the guys had brought everything on the road to start selling on the up to Parliamentary Avenue. I said no, but without using a bullet. You know what I did? I was sitting with the army guys, the police and the policemen. I said, give me policemen. And we know what time these people come to put their merchandise on the streets. Say, so we don't allow them to put it, because it was wrong. You let them put them in the merchandise and then you start forcing them with the police and so on. Say no. So we had a method. We know they were coming around about 3 o'clock. So I had policemen, 2 moving from that direction, others in this. Please move your thing. And that's what we survived.
Don't remove them.
Yes, that's what we survived.